attention, we are going to do the speeches first. There's 4 speeches today. It's going to start with the father of the bride, followed by the groom, the bride, and then the best man steward. Take it away, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll sit down now. I'd just like to say, I would like to welcome Andy's parents, Margaret and Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. And Andy's sister and her husband Mark and daughter Emily, beautiful little girl. And all the other girls were as well. And beautiful service, really enjoyed it. A couple of little tears, but I don't know that. My grandfather, you know. All the bridesmaids look lovely. I'd also like to welcome Vicky's mum and me. The sisters over there, the sister Susan, and her husband Paul, Brian, our brother, and his wife Nicola, and our 2 girls. Again, how proud I am of them, both trained as nurses, lovely girls. I want to give a special mention to the apple of my eye, Rosie. She's so lovely girl, you know, and in fact she's so lovely, we're actually going to move down here to be beside her. We've had our time up in the northeast with our family up there, but she's special and she deserves us down here.
Thank you. I am special.
You're welcome.
Speak for yourself.
I would just like another, I've got me Disney cufflinks on. I like this idea of a theme wedding. And when I first was told it was a theme wedding, I thought you got dressed up. I thought I was going to come as Jabba the Hutt, or Chewbacca. But anyway, I have come as
Genie of the Limp.
no, Genie in the Lamp.
Whatever!
So anyway, I would just also like to say, not much else I hope. It's just that, you know, you get emotional about giving your daughter away. It's always said as giving your daughter away, and the most treasured possession. And I remember a friend of mine a few years ago, he said he walked into his lounge with his beautiful daughter sitting there, and next to was this man with a cockatoo hairstyle, black lips, and the half of a pin cushion stuck up his nose, you know. So, yeah. But I don't need that now. I'd just like to say, Andy, he's a lovely lad, you know, and Vicky is a lovely girl, she's friendly, and I can tell down here she's got so many lovely friends who think a lot of her, and it's about time she was really happy, and I think Andy can do the job. And you've all helped, as I say, that's why we're moving down here, because she's got friends. It's about time she had a family as well. Yeah. So I just wanted to finish to say that Andy has found his soulmate and Vicky's found hers, and I would just like to raise my glass and I'd like you all to say, well done, both of you, Vicky and Andy, and Rosie as well, and future, best of luck to the future. Future chair. And Rosie.
Me then. It is me.
I'm going to collapse somewhere now. Am I?
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to, Vicky and I would like to thank everyone for coming today. It means so much to everybody here, friends, family, to celebrate our special day with us. Especially thank you to those who've made long journeys to be here. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, as with all such occasions as this, it's not possible to have everybody here. Grandparents, aunties.
We are here, Andy.
Friends and relatives is named up for you. We know they're here with us in spirit and looking down on us and smiling. Not only with us in our thoughts, but more importantly, they're here in our hearts as well. So, with them in mind, can you raise your glasses, please, to those that are gone but not forgotten? Excuse me. I'll be alright.
You might have should.
Yeah, I've got one in the pocket somewhere. I'm alright. I've got one. You're right. Right. So, I'll ask you to indulge me a bit as I have quite a lot of people to thank, to everybody that made this possible today. I'll do my best to keep it brief. Thank you. I'm a big believer in fate and that everything happens for a reason. I knew as soon as I started dating Vicky that she was a woman I was destined to spend the rest of my life with. It's an incredible feeling knowing that you found your soulmate. On to my beautiful wife. Vicky, thank you for agreeing to marry me. I have so much to thank you for, and I love you with all of my heart, and you truly are my world, you and Rosie both. I'm sure everyone will agree that you look absolutely stunning today. You really, really do. And to me, you look absolutely stunning every day.
Yeah.
I do say that today will be the happiest day of our lives, which does seem to suggest that it's downhill from here. Although, with you by my side, I have no doubt that every day will be just as happy as this one. Vicky, I love you so much, and I'm truly looking forward to spending the rest of our lives together. You are beautiful, smart, kind, caring, a fantastic mum, and I'm so, so lucky to be able to call you my wife. Can I ask you to raise your glasses again, please? Vicky. One thing I realised as our wedding day got closer is that I not only will leave here today with a new wife, I'll leave here today with a whole new family. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. To Pat and Brian, thank you for welcoming me into your family. I promise that I will do everything in my power to be the kind of husband you've always wanted for Vicky. In meeting Vicky, not only did I meet my wife to be, but also an incredible, beautiful little girl. I'm so proud to call my stepdaughter. I love you to bits. You mean the absolute world to me, and I'm so happy, so happy that you and your mum came into my life. You make our little family complete, and I promise to always be there for you, to love you and care for you whenever you need me. I'll ask you once again, I know it's not always since we did one, but to raise your glasses again, please, thank you. To Rosie.
Yeah, to Rosie.
To Mum and Dad, we have some flowers and things somewhere, Nicola. Got bunches of flowers, please, for the mums. Mum and Dad, what can I say but thank you? Without the two of you, I wouldn't be standing here as the man I am today. And I certainly wouldn't be as happy as I am today had it not been for the many years of love, support and advice you've given me, as well as a couple of good kicks up the bum when it's been needed. Thank you for your incredible love and support, and thank you, Mum and Dad, for welcoming Vicky into the family.
Keeping them cool.
2 months, please. Thank you for the incredible love and support, and thank you, Mum and Dad, for welcoming. Thank you for instilling in me whatever it is that convinced Vicky that she wanted to marry me today. On that score alone, you should be just as rightly proud. But I'm so proud to come to my parents.
Go on, Andy, it's all right. Keep going.
You don't want to cry as well.
There are so many other people who have meant so much to me and Vicky. Some of them were in our life before we met each other, and some we've met along the way as a couple. There are several people who stood with us today as we took our vows, and I want to ensure you know all of them. A big thank you to our bridesmaids. Rosie, would you do me a favour? Would you help give out the bags of presents that we've got? They're at the far end, they've all got names on them. Big thank you to our lovely bridesmaids, Nina, Louise, Rosie, Neve and flower girl Emily. I'm sure you all agree that they all look amazing. You've done a fantastic job today and played a big part in making the dream babe has turned out to be. You have all been amazing, and the soul show earlier, and have behaved like absolute angels, well, up to now anyway. To the girls and bridesmaids. Nearly there. And to the groomsmen, thank you for helping keep me as calm as possible. These are just something from the two of us to show our appreciation. Thank you. Thank you, Stuart. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say a huge thank you to Vicky's closest friends for all the support you gave her. Without your love and guidance, I don't know if we would have been here today. To you guys, I owe you everything. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I promise I'll do everything in my power to care for Vicky as she deserves to be. I saw a chapter excerpt in a book 2 months ago and I thought that's just a nice way to finish off what I've spoken about today. So it was just absolutely not watching it on the page of a book, but I don't know which book it's from and it doesn't matter. But you can skip chapters. You can't skip chapters. That's not how life works. You've read every line, met every character. You won't enjoy all of it. Hell, some chapters will make you want to cry for weeks. You'll read things you don't want to read. You will have moments when you don't want the pages to end. But you have to keep going. Stories Stories make the world revolve. Live yours, don't miss out. So, final time please, raise your glasses, to the next chapter. Finally, I would like to introduce my wife Vicky. We'd like to say a few words of thanks herself. Ladies and gentlemen, Vicky Shaw.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say a really, really big thank you to my mum and dad. I'm trying not to get emotional, which is just impossible. My mum and dad have helped me through so much and are amazing parents, and I absolutely love them with all my heart, and I can't wait to get them living here. And so I just want to say a really big thank you to my mum and dad, and I love you both very, very much, and thank you for everything. I really mean it.
Oh, that's me.
It is. And I want to say thank you to Andy's family for making me very welcome. And thank you for letting me come ashore as well. And I want to say a big thank you to my amazing Rosie, who I absolutely love and is my best little friend and entertainer. And you make me proud every day. Yes, you do. But I also wanted to say a really big thank you to all my friends, which, you know, you're here today, for absolutely everything that you've done for me and the support that you've given me, and it'll never ever be forgotten, never forgotten, and I'll love you forever, forever, and I'll always be there for you as well. So I just want to say a really big thank you. I would like to say an extra big thank you to Louise and Nina. You know, you really are my best friends, and I've got amazing other really good close friends who are all here today. You all mean the world to me, but I just really want to say a really big, extra big, special thank you to you both. And you're not just best friends, you're family, you're honorary Georgies. You know, so, you know, I just want to say a really big thank you, and I love you both very, very much. And last but most definitely not least, I want to say a big thank you to my husband. And I just want to say thank you for making me happy again, and thank you for making me smile again, and thank you for being an amazing stepdad to Rosie, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, and I most definitely want to grow old with you. And so I want to say a toast to Andrew. To Andrew.
Don't drop it, Stuart.
Hello, welcome to the moment of the day's festivities that the groom's been dreading. Well, it may be the second most nervous I've seen Andy all day. It will be over soon. For those that don't know me, my name's Stuart. I landed the job of best man. I'm not quite sure how I managed that, but I'm pretty sure the better man is the bloke sat next to the beautiful lass in the posh dress. Many of you, like me, would have found out the wedding was Disney themed through the wonders of social media. On seeing this, I straight away started looking at costumes for my Disney alter ego, the genie from Aladdin. Within moments of me telling Vicky what I'd chosen, it was announced it was not fancy dress. That was a good call. After all, who'd want a chubby, jolly and loud bloke with a drastically receding hairline in a bright blue suit stood in front of the guests, hogging the limelight and embarrassing the groom? So with that, Andy went and picked out the groom's party suits.
Yes.
I then had to set on writing the best man's speech. Now, having not written a speech for a while, or being one for public speaking, I thought plagiarism was the best option. So on to Tinterweb I went, Disney Best Man speeches were searched. Pretty much every one that came back was a video clip of some talented singer or musician who had cleverly rewritten their bride and groom's favourite Disney song with the story of their life. Well, for those that have ever heard my efforts at karaoke, you'll be pleased to know I thought better of it and opted for a more traditional approach. Besides, it was early days. I had over a year to write and perfect it. There was no panic. Then they went and brought the date for 11 months. But it all ends up, despite the weather, the day has gone, early weather, the day has gone pretty well so far. We all managed to fit into slim fit suits, or near enough. Andy turned up and was on time. The ushers nearly managed to do their job correctly. Better than me, I dropped the ring. And North Yorkshire Highways saw fit not to close the entire A64 this weekend, as they had threatened. There is a great party in the offing with some good food and drink coming our way. So, I met Andy at Tech College in 1996 and we became friends pretty much straight away. This was mainly due to a mixture of mutual friends and acquaintances, common hobbies and pastimes, a mutual appreciation of film and some music, and the need to copy each other's coursework, mostly me copying his. In general, what I remember of our time at college was relatively uneventful, probably because I slept through most of it. And in the 22 years I have known Andy, there are precious few memories that are more embarrassing to him than me. Andy did, however, have a special taste in music. He was the only lad at college who had a CD collection, much of which would have embarrassed his younger sister. In fact, there was a concert in Hyde Park he attended at age 19 that was televised. And as the camera panned across the front row of the crowd of thousands of screaming girls, yes, there was Andy, whopping away to Atomic Kitten. Thank God he met Vicky, and she has gone through his CD collection and cleared out all of the embarrassing albums he had, or at least the duplicates. But Andy's always been willing to help wherever he could. I recall one year, admittedly quite a while ago, where we were short of a spotlight operator at the Morton Panto. Andy offered to help, and with minimal training he picked it up really quickly. I've never known anyone able to spot and follow a dancer across a stage perfectly with such little practice. He did struggle with the male cast members though. All joking aside, Andy is hard-working, kind and a caring guy who puts his all into everything he does. He's found his true love to infinity and beyond with Vicky, who I think everyone would agree looks absolutely stunning today. When I first met Vicky, it was quite clear even to me how much they love each other and deserve to be happy together. Because I live 5 hours away, I don't get up here often enough to see them, and I've only met Vicky a handful of times. But stood here in front of you all, it is proof that my first impressions of the two of them were correct. And they deserve every happiness. But as already alluded to, today Andy has not only just married the woman that he loves, but he's always got the bonus gift of an amazing, talented and beautiful stepdaughter in Rosie. The house chief bridesmaid has been outstanding all day and is incredibly happy to see her mummy marrying Dandy. Yes. Together and as a family they are mad, bonkers and off their heads. But I will tell you a secret, all the best people are. And now, as we know, Andy's looking forward to strutting his stuff at the disco. And we have Atomic Kitten's greatest hit line ready for him. I best start wrapping things up. However, before the toast, I'm supposed to give the newlyweds some worldly and insightful advice on married life. I'm not married yet. How do I know? But take note of your parents. I've only just met Pat and Brian, but it's easy to see the love they have for each other and all their family, who they will do anything for. I've known Stephen and Margaret almost as long as I've known Andy. They are a great couple who keep a warm, friendly and inviting house, where a couple and a chat is always on offer. They've lived and worked happily together for years. and have put up with Andy living in their house for nearly 40 of them. With role models like this, you know Andy and Vicky will be just fine. The fact is, no matter what, who, where you are, your lives are what you make them. Your friends and family and the love you have for each other is a great starting point. But although you may wish upon a star, you do have to make your own dreams come true. And that's the bit we all know you enjoy. So, without further ado, although the won't be getting any warmer in the glasses, I offer this toast. Whether it's the sands of Agrabah, the racetracks of Radiator Springs, or in a galaxy far, far away, we all hope that this is the beginning of your happily ever after. I would like you to all to raise your glasses and join with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Andy and Vicky, The Shores.